Alright, welcome back everyone to the VRML Network. We got another Week 9 matchup coming your way. We got Syndicate versus MockingJays. I've casted both these teams before, and joining me in the booth is the one and only Space Dude.
What? Hello. I mean, I've also seen both of these teams play before. Not so much the players on it. The players have moved around since I've last seen at least both of them. Syndicates and MockingJays, but it seems like it is going to be even as Syndicates is 5-3, MockingJays are 6-3, so they've only played one extra game and won that game, so it'd be interesting to see them battle it.
Let's see who we got in the arena. Let's head there now. We got round number 1 coming your way. All right, your starting lineups for Syndicate. We got Acorn, we got Brody, we got Pink Hat, and we got Vic on VR. Over on MockingJay's side, we got Ducky for real. We got Alex. We got the BOS boss, and we got the craziest of Doritos. Crazy Dorito. All right, let's get this camera in the middle. Let's see if they're ready. We'll put it here. Keep in mind, coming up later today, I got probably 3 more casts I'm going to do. We're trying to sneak them in. We're trying to hit that 200 mark. So hopefully, next few weeks. There is no challenge matches next week, so you only get your league scheduled match. So hopefully everyone is ready. And also, Monday starts roster lock, so don't be taking anybody off your team, or you can't replace them. Crazy Dorito has that ball. Yes, sir, we're ready to go. My camera's in the middle. That's the international sign for the ball to be placed in there. Ducky looks ready. Yes, sir. Ducky's directing traffic. And that ball's in the middle. All right, here we go. Round 1. Who we got up here? Oh, there's Daily Noob. We see him in our last match. There's Mr. Nug Nug. Maybe we'll see him coming in. There's Sizio. Had a heck of a match. But we're here. We got Syndicates. We got MockingJays, and we're off and rolling. Picking it up is Brody. He's just going to flip that ball deep into MockingJay's zone. There's Alex coming around that corner looking sharp. And that's picked up by Brody. Brody takes it wide, carves around, comes in off the hop, throws it, and Crazy Dorito gets a good save. That ball goes over to Ducky. Ducky for real, bringing that up over the nest area. He cuts in, he turns and fires and puts it in the goal. 1-0, MockingJays lead.
Early score here. We are waiting for. It's going to be Pink Hat VR taking it up. Passing to the right, no one is seen to be there. It seems like Boss is going to have it now. Pink Hat on him, taking the tackle. Duck passing it, resetting it over to Crazy Dorito. Crazy Dorito does not get his hands to grip the ball good enough. He hits it down into sewer. No one is there again. Hitting off of one of the walls. Vic trying to take it from him. But Alex is there trying to take it again. To be back and forth. Brody now having it, but Ducky now having it, but now it's going to be Ducky's keeping it here up onto the left side. Now Vic having it, passing it over, but now Duck is having it again. Back and forth between both of these players. Duck passing it down to Crazy Dorito. Crazy Dorito can hold onto it this time, passing it up to Boss. Boss passing to Ducky, but Ducky is way too fast for that pass. Now Brody taking it now on the left side, just hitting it down, but it seems like Crazy Dorito sealing it from him, passing it over to Boss. Boss hitting it. It's not going to happen as no one is there again. They've been making these kind of ghost passes recently here. Now Alex finding an open goal with a ghost goalie this time. Leading 2-0 is MockingJays.
MockingJays coming out with a bang. Let's see if Syndicates can wrangle them up here. Now here comes Brody with that ball with some speed, working it up. He takes to the skies. He's going to flip that over to Pink Hat. Pink Hat's coming in, turns and fires, and Pink Hat slaps it home. Cuts that lead to just 1.
Can Syndicates come back from this? It's going to be interesting to see. Hold up, I'm having some. Oh, there we go. Here we go. Now, Crazy Dorito taking it up. Seems like it's going to be a wait. He's going to hold on to it for quite some time, trying to get past him, making it 3-1. Keeping it separated by 2 points at all times is MockingJays.
Crazy Dorito decides to hold it, goes all the way from his own zone. Shows that the goalie can score too. Here comes Brody now. trying to fire up his team, gets it over to Pink Hat. Pink Hat, one touch, pass back over to Acorn, back to Brody. Brody trying to find Acorn, a little miscommunicado there. And Alex is just going to heave that wide side. Brody's there, sniffing for it, can't come up with it. Pink Hat does. Pink Hat, loses it down low, and it's going to go over to Alex. They're fighting for it here in the corner, and Alex just flips it into the neutral zone. Brody's going to get checked off, goes up to Boss. Boss now, waiting, fires it across over to Ducky. Ducky shoots, and there's a big save there from Vic. And it's going to go up. Ducky bouncing off the wall. Now bringing it back in. Ducky, 2-on-1, and he's going to get popped off. And now the ball is loose. It goes over to Boss. Boss now trying to curve it around. Going to flip it and goes up over there to Alex. Alex carves around. Coming in from the wing. Alex shoots. Oh, it just misses. Ducky's there to clean it up. 4-1. MockingJays.
Ducky being the janitor in that situation. Seems like Brody is going to be taking it off, but as a Pink Hat, it's going to be both of them. They like to confuse the other team with that, but Brody's just going to lose the ball. He had all that speed and lost it all. Passing it over to Pink Hat VR. Pink Hat making another pass over to Acorn. Acorn passing it down to Vic, but it's not going to happen. Vic trying to hit a reset down. No one is there. Acorn seems like he's going to get there first, passing it over to Pink Hat. Pink Hat cannot get there before Boss can. Brody trying to hit it in, but Crazy Donut is crazy and just hits it downfield. Ducky on Nest, just heading downfield, waiting for his teammates, passing it over to Boss. Boss looking back for a reset over to Crazy Dorito. Crazy Dorito headed up high, looking at Boss, looking at the goal, but it's not going to happen as he gets tackled early on. Vic trying to race Boss for it. It's headed down into Sewer. It's going to be looking like it's going around. A little bit of battle in Sewer as Boss comes on top with it, shooting it down. Ducky trying to get it below him and makes it in. A 5-1 lead with only 10 seconds left on the clock.
MockingJays coming out here fast and hot. Brody has that ball. We're going to get to that hot potato time. Ducky, though, maybe looking for one more. And no, that ball hits the ground, and that round goes to MockingJays by a score of 5-1. All right, that round firmly went to MockingJays. They came out swinging. We'll see if the Syndicates can close them down a little bit, shut them down, slow them up a little bit. We saw some glimpses there, so they're right there. Let's head back to the arena for round number 2. We're going on board with the Boss. He's celebrating after that first round. Little 6-7 coming in from Ducky. Here's her. All right, that ball's about to go back in the middle. Well, let's get ready. Let's get flashbang.
Time to upgrade those optics.
All right, there we go. Ball's in the middle. Let you take it away, Space Dude.
Here we are gonna be off. Now it's gonna head up onto. Seems like it's MockingJays' side. Alex taking it down, getting tackled by Oreo. Oreo headed up onto the left, looking for at the goal, trying to get it in, but Crazy Dorito gets the block. Seems like Brody taking the tackle off immediately. Vic taking it, trying to pass it back to Brody, but Brody is just under. Vic resetting it down to Acorn. Acorn with some speed, loses the ball, but it seems like it's a pass over to Oreo, but it's not stay in his hands. Crazy Dorito just hitting it down for Vic on the back rank to take it again. Headed up on to the right side. Ducky getting there. It's going to be hit down. Seems like Crazy Dorito now taking the ball up towards the middle on Donut. Trying to get a pass over to Boss. Boss now shooting it down. It's going to be right. Just barely. It seems like Brody taking it now. Headed up looking for a long shot. But it's not going to happen as Alex just takes it from him. Oreo now having it down in Sewer with no contenders. Headed up looking for a shot. Getting past to him. Getting it past. Not past Dorito though. Dorito making another beautiful save here. Seems like it's going to be hit high. Now Brody taking the ball. Heading it off the wall. Passing it down to Vic. Vic getting the ball but getting tackled immediately. Brody trying to get the ball in but it's not going to happen. Straight to Alex. Unfortunate there. Seems like Brody had the speed to get it before Ducky. Passing it down to Oreo. Oreo cannot keep it in his hands. Alex trying to take it from him now. Ducky with the ball just makes a heave downfield. Crazy Dorito is there, but it's not going to happen as it's hit down. Seems like Oreo with some speed headed down. Ducky making the tackle, cutting him off. Brody now on Ness, looking at a 1v3, shooting it down. It's gonna be past them, making Syndicates lead the second round 1-0.
All right, Syndicate's doing what they needed to do. They had some good pressure there. Finally, we're able to put that ball in the goal. Now let's see what MockingJays can do with this ball launch. Crazy Dorito sends that up for Boss. Boss holds it, waits, turns and fires. And that's a big save from Vic. They're going to fire that into the sewer. That's Crazy Dorito swinging around with it. Oh, it's a juke, but then gets sideswiped by Acorn. It goes to Ducky, and he gets checked off by Oreo. Oreo just slaps it down. That ball's bouncing, and Alex is going to pick it up. It's a nice carve. Bounces off the back wall and loses that ball in front of the goal. Now he comes away with it. He's just going to flick that ahead. Finds Boss. Boss is going to throw that wide, looking for Ducky. Hits Ducky. Ducky coming in on that goal. He flips it over. Here comes Boss. Shoots a little high, looking for that rebound, and he'll get it. MockingJays tie it up at 1.
Here we are with a tie here for the first time in this match up between both of these teams. Brody is going to be taking it down the field, straight into sewer, straight across, looking to pass Boss, but shooting it in for a solo immediate response to MockingJays' goal there, making it 2-0, or 2-1 Syndicate.
Syndicate was on a little mission there. We'll see. MockingJays now find themselves down a goal again. Crazy Dorito bringing that ball up, going to shoot for the sky. Now coming over off the halo, comes in hot, turns and fires, and he'll be high. Acorn's just going to fire it up, and Alex is there. Alex flips it over for Ducky. Ducky fires it down. Back to Alex. Alex going to get checked off by Brody. And now we got 3 players in the area. It's going to pop back. It goes over to Crazy Dorito. Here comes Crazy Dorito. He shoots. Oh, I think Vic got a hand on it. Ducky has it swiped out of his hand, and it's going to roll back. Brody hits that ball deep and looking to chase it down. He's coming in hot, but Crazy Dorito gets back first. And Boss takes over, throws it. Oh, Oreo almost had a hand on it. Now it's going to go up. Crazy Dorito going to scamper away, flips it up into the middle, goes right to Vic. Vic with the interception, tries to lay it up for Brody, and can't find him. Boss is just going to hit that down in the sewer. Now Ducky's trying to come out with it. Ducky put on the moves, turns, and fires, and puts it in the center of the goal. 2-2, we're tied.
With only about a minute left, anything can happen. It's Brody trying to take it with some speed, but loses all of it. Headed up, Ducky in front of him, making an early pass over to Vic. No, it's Acorn. Acorn trying to pass it over to Vic this time, but it's going to be over to Oreo. Oreo trying to get it off him, but it's not going to happen over and over. Seems like it is going to be Alex taking it, but Brody just steals it from him. Headed up, passing it, but it's not going to work out at all. Seems like Ducky is making a long shot, but it's going to be Acorn on the back ring, taking it from him, heading it up. He's like, it's a rebound off the bridge, shooting it. It's going to be Oreo, but Ducky blocks it this time. Ducky watching Oreo right beside him, making a pass over to Mound. Seems like it is no one taking it there. They both hesitated. They both thought each other were going to take it. Acorn passing it over to Brody, but Ducky is there for the interception. So he resets it down to Crazy Dorito. Crazy Dorito gets tackled though. Oreo now having it. Looking at a 1v2 against MockingJays, and is in for Syndicate's first win in this matchup, making it 1-1 in the series.
All right, Syndicate does what they needed to do. They tie it up at 1 round apiece. Hopefully we don't get that overtime glitch in the match. We'll see. That might screw up everything on the board. Let's head back to the arena. We got a bunch of players watching. We're gonna do some quick shoutouts here. What we got? And there's Ducky. Ooh, that guy. Not sure what that guy's. There's Slips. Slippy? Or maybe that's Slappa? Not sure what the X's represent. That ball is about to head up. Oh, that's my buddy Mangoes. Captain of the MockingJays, looking sharp. He's got that magic stick. He's getting ready. All right, that ball is in the middle. Let's get ready for round number 3, baby. It's off and rolling. In for the end of the match is Mr. Nug Nug. He's looking around. He holds it and goes up top. Oh, the ball pops loose. And now they're going to have to look to chase it down. Boss just slaps at it. And Vic's going to take it, but gets tackled. It goes to Alex. Alex holds that ball, throws it down, looking for Boss. And he was bouncing in the wrong direction. Now Acorn Trying to pick up that ball. It goes okay. Here we go. Alex with some speed. One left to beat. Alex, gets checked from behind by Brody. And it's going to be cleared to the side. Here comes Alex trying to swing it around, but it gets popped out. Now, Mr. Nug with some fast speed in this round. He's been waiting on the sidelines for the first couple rounds. Now he's in there, ready to cause a ruckus. Vic now bringing that up the sidewalk. Vic loses it for a second, flips it across. And nobody's home on that pass.
Crazy Dorito now taking it down. Oreo trying to get the tackle, but he keeps it. Now over to Boss, but I don't know how that really seems like he handed it off like a running back, passing it over, but Acorn taking it from him, hitting it downfield. Now Crazy Dorito having it off to the right side, getting tackled by 2. Brody now trying to take it. He's kind of been the person to mess up and lose the ball here, but he kind of loses it again. Now Brody hitting it off the wall, heading it downfield. Now it's going to be Alex taking it up for the interception, headed down, looking for a pass over to Boss. Boss trying to get it in, but Vic makes a block. This is hit up right. Seems like it's going to be a race there. Nug winning it in. Nug is subbed in. Just now noticed that. So Vic hits it over to Oreo. Oreo headed down, looking for a pass over to Acorn. Acorn's just a tad bit too fast. So just out of reach for him. Seems like Brody trying to take it away, trying to get off of his hands as he passes it down to Crazy Dorito, but it's Oreo now having it up, looking right through, but gets tackled from above. Now it's head off to the right side. Boss trying to take it, but Nug scoops it up. He gets a little bit of a glitch. I think he pitched it in between himself that made it launch left. Hit up now. Seems like it's going to be back and forth here as a Boss takes it, resets it downfield over to Crazy Dorito, but no. Acorn scoops it up and steals it. Now Crazy Dorito trying to hit it down. Looking like it's going to be back and forth. Vic taking it now. Hit it up to the right side. Nug stealing it from him. Up, looking for a pass over to Mound, but Acorn is there with some speed. Gets it to it first. Alex making the tackle. Would have been lethal there if Acorn could have gotten to the goal there. Now it seems like Oreo passing it down to Vic. Vic passing it again, but it's not going to happen as Nug just steals it from him. So he resets it over to Crazy Dorito. Crazy Dorito trying to get it, but no. Back and forth. And it seems like it's getting a one-shot hit down field. Nug trying to hit it away from his zone. This time up onto the left side. It is going to be Oreo getting to it first. Just hitting it again downfield. Clear after clear, over and over. Alex trying to get another clear off. Pass over to Nug. Resets it to Crazy. But it's not gonna happen this time. Keep doing this similar play where they pass it downfield and do a rebound, but it's not going to work every single time. They've got that locked down. It's headed over to the right side. Crazy Dorito trying to take it, but Alex is not paying attention because he loses it. Now, Acorn with some speed, passing over to Oreo. Oreo trying to get down, looking for a shot, but it's going to be tackled by 2. Seems like Alex be trying to get it away from his side, but Oreo on his back, taking it, just heaving it down to the right side of the field. Big clear here. It's Vic on the back rank, just taking it from him. It is still 0-0 in this matchup.
We got that ball trickling back into the MockingJays zone. Alex now loses that to Brody. Brody had some speed, but got checked off. He's going to look to chase that ball down. Picking it up is Alex. Alex now heaves that ball down. That's going to go all the way back down, but they got Vic hanging out in that back line. He's going to fire that ahead. Crazy Dorito reads it. Crazy Dorito gets by 2. Oh, the ball pops free. And now here comes Acorn. Going to get taken out by Boss. Boss now flips that ball up. It gets swatted up to the side. Mr. Nug bounces off the wall. We got 36 seconds to go. Still a scoreless round. And here comes Acorn flipping it towards the goal and will just miss wide. Brody trying to get that slap. Won't go. Now Boss bringing it down and bringing it up, and he comes in. Here comes Boss. Oh, and he misses wide. Unfortunate. We got 15 seconds to go before we're headed into 0-0 overtime. They get it over. Boss gets it slapped out. Now where is it? Here comes Brody. Brody just going to launch it. It's coming in hot, and Mr. Nug backline Boss. He's going to flip that over to Dorito, but Acorn steals it and whiffs on it. We are here in overtime. And now Mr. Nug working that up the sidewalk, bringing that ball in, throws that pass across, a little bit in front of Doritos. He gets a hand on it, but couldn't get control. Now they're going to come down. Alex flips it. Oh, gets checked off by Oreo. There's Crazy Dorito, pitch it up, and it's going to go past him. Oreo putting in some work here and again in overtime. Oreo looking around, holds it, and held it too long. And it's going to go up to Boss.
Boss taking it up, hitting it wide left. Seems like Nug Nug is there, heading up, looking for a shot in, and Boss tapping it in, just barely making the goal and making MockingJays win 1-0 in this overtime on the third round.
All right, well, MockingJays, they took the first round, then Syndicate took the second round, and now here in the third round, MockingJays retook the lead. We'll see what happens the rest of this. MockingJays, if they win one more, it's GG's. But Syndicate gonna do their best to wrangle that in. Let's head back to the arena for round number 4.
We are putting it in the middle for round 4. About 10 seconds left. We got both Syndicate and MockingJays here. And MockingJays leading the series 2-1. And we are off. It's going to head down into sewer immediately where Nug Nug lies. It's going to be hit up high though. Unfortunate there as Oreo takes it but tackled immediately by, who is that? That is
Mangoes.
Mangoes. Brand new. Gets subbed in for Duckies. Hit high now. Seems like it's gonna be passed over to Alex, but it's gonna be Brody just scooping it up away. Now Oreo taking the ball with a little bit hit off the roof, just trying to look for his teammates, trying to get downfield, passing it off to Acorn. Acorn passing back to Oreo. Oreo gets past one, trying to get past the other, but no, trying to get a pass off again, but Brody cannot keep his hands on it. Seems like it's gonna be a wide over to Dorito, hit under actually. Now it's gonna be Mangoes trying to take it, and Brody trying to take it at the same time, but Oreo just scoops in there, says no to both. Nugs taking it away from him again. Now Crazy Dorito heading it over to Mound, passing it over to Mangoes. Mangoes passing it to Nug Nug. Nug Nug head up towards the middle, looking for a shot, passing it over to Crazy Dorito, but it's not gonna happen as Vic gets the interception. Now Mangoes just a little bit too slow to try to get that back, passing it over to Alex. Alex hitting it off the sidewall, looking for a pass over to Mangoes, but it's not going to happen. Mangoes trying to keep possession, but it's not going to work out. This is hit down. Looks like Alex has it again for the second time, waiting for his teammates, looking for him. Sees one, passes, hits a rebound, hits another rebound, but it's not going to work out. As Acorn keeps it downfield, now it's going to be Crazy Dorito taking it up, passing it over to Nug Nug. Nug Nug with a bit of a carve, looking for a shot, but it's not gonna happen over and over. Trying to get these same plays back to back to back, but it doesn't happen over and over. As he passes it over to Mango. Mango is looking for a shot, a rebound. Nug's trying to get it in, but not gonna happen this time.
All right, Mango's keeping that pressure on. He shoots, and Vic gets another hand on it. It's gonna go up to Mr. Nug Nug, and that ball comes down. Now Mango's keeping good work on that forecheck, flips it back over to Alex. Alex gets checked off, and that ball's loose. Alex comes back and flips it down. Vic is there to grab it, and he's just gonna launch it over to Brody. Brody fires that ball ahead. It's loose in the mound area. Oreo's coming in. Oreo with some speed comes around that corner, gets by, looking for a pass option. Gonna lay it up, bounces it, and no one's home. Brody has to fight for it. And Brody's still there. Now Mr. Nug Nug, he swats that into the neutral zone. Coming, pitching up his Acorn, but he gets checked off. Now here comes Crazy Dorito coming in from the sky, bringing that ball to the ground. He's going to hit some floor jukes here. He flips that up over to Mangoes. Mangoes over to Alex. Alex coming in. He holds it. He holds it. He flips that back. And there's Mangoes. Mangoes looking for a pass back. Hits Mr. Nug Nug. Mr. Nug Nug holds it. Oh, he couldn't pull the trigger. He's going to flip that back. Now Mangoes coming in, holds it. He fires, and he hippopotamuses Mr. Nug Nug, keeping that alive. We got some good rotation coming in from the nest area. Alex fires it. Oreo gets a great save on it. And Oreo going to try to get that ball out, and does.
Hit far downfield, almost going into MockingJays' goal, but Alex saves it. Headed up right, getting past Oreo. Getting a pass off over to what seems like it was intended for Nug Nug, but Nug Nug cannot take it. Seems like it is Acorn taking it. Nug Nug just stealing it from him again though. Hit downfield by Brody. Seems like Crazy Dorito trying to fight. Oreo scoops it away, but Crazy Dorito scoops it again. Seems like it is gonna be on back, but it's not gonna happen as it's hit down into sewer. Headed up is Crazy Dorito. Crazy Dorito passing it over to what seems like it was intended for Mangoes, but it was just a tad bit too high. Alex taking it up towards the middle, getting tackled by Oreo. Mangoes now having the ball, getting a bit of a reset, but Brody is there to disrupt it. It's hit back. Crazy Dorito now having it, headed up onto the left side, looking for a pass, looking for something, passing up to Nug Nug. Nug Nug shooting it down, but gets tackled just before as Vic hits it far downfield, hits off a halo. The Acorn hits it, but it hits off one of those cloud thingies. Now Mangoes passing it down back to Alex. Alex looking for a shot, but it's not going to happen as Oreo is there for the tackle. Brody trying to take it, but it seems like it's down into sewer, headed up straight. Oreo looking at an open goal, and he hits the crossbar and makes it in for Syndicate, leading 1-0 with only about 25 seconds left.
All right, let's see if the MockingJays can get a quick answer here. Mangoes working it up with the speed, has a bunch. He hits a carve. He goes wide looking for that pass. He holds it, and he bounces up. He throws it over to Crazy. Crazy shoots and can't get it to go. Mr. Nug Nug maybe looking for one more. Oreo has it. Oreo bringing it down to the ground, and it's going to pop up. The ball's still live. The round's still going, and that's going to do it. That round goes to Syndicate by a score of 1-0. All right, a little back and forth action going on here. First round MockingJays, second round Syndicate, third round MockingJays, fourth round Syndicate. So you know what that means, Space Dude. We're headed to a round number 5.
5 rounds. It's gonna be kind of rare to see that here. Seems like Pink Hat VR was subbed in this round.
Looks like we got Ducky coming back in for the MockingJays. And Pink Hat coming back in for Syndicate. That ball is back in the middle. Scores are reset. We got 5 minutes on the clock. Looks like MockingJays are ready. Looks like Syndicates are ready. Let's go. Round 5 is underway. And that ball is loose in the sewers. And they're fighting for it here. And gonna pick that up is Mr. Nug Nug. He hits a little juke, goes to the sky, gets checked off. And picking it up is Ducky. Ducky stops, hits a nice little move there. He goes to the sky. He's gonna flip that over to Alex. Alex gets swapped off. And it's gonna go wide for Acorn. Acorn fires it into the sewer area. He's gonna bounce down now. Mr. Nug Nug turning it back around the other way. He runs into a Syndicate player. And that ball is going to go up. Here comes Pink Cat. Fires it towards the goal. It's bouncing, but Crazy Dorito is there. Backline boss.
Pink Hat trying to get it away, but Ducky taking it back into the game as Ducky now hit down. Seems like Pink Hat VR is also brand new back into the game. Headed up onto Ness, looking for a shot. Gets the goalie tackled, but it's not worked out as it's still blocked by him. Amazing goalie play there as it's hit down. Seems like Nug Nug takes it into sewer, trying to get past, but Acorn just hits it high. Doritos now having it, headed up onto the right side, passing it over to Alex, which was on Nez. Alex headed up towards the middle, looking for a shot, just kind of loses the ball. Seems like it was a pass over to Ducky. Ducky passing over to Nug Nug. Nug Nug scoring it up high on Vic.
Great little one-time play. Great passing there coming in from MockingJays in this 5th round. They take a 1-0 lead, but here comes Syndicate. Syndicate's now Brody going to the sky. Now flips that pass across, a little bit high for Acorn, and it looks like Crazy Dorito is going to get it. He now comes off the wall and goes up top and brings that down to the mound area. He's cutting in, trying to work that deep. He fires that pass up, and that's Acorn getting a hand on it, but it goes right to Alex. Alex always seems to be ready for that reset or that deep clear coming in from Syndicates. Mr. Nug Nug throws that to the ground. He's working it around. It bounces free. Here comes Ducky. Ducky shoots and Vic's there. Takes a big tackle for his efforts. Now Mr. Nug Nug flips that back in. Pink Hat's going to slap that around. It's going to go down over to Ducky. Ducky flips that ball up. And Acorn has to just slap at it. Now we're Crazy Dorito. He's headed in the right direction. He gets by 1. Crazy Dorito coming in hot. Crazy Dorito shoots and Crazy Dorito scores, putting MockingJays up 2-0.
Crazy Dorito getting the big lead, as in the last 2 rounds they had a struggle on both teams to score. It's passed over to Acorn. Acorn getting a pass off to Pink Hat. Pink Hat shooting it down. Alex making a beautiful goalie play. You don't understand how hard it is to be in goalie on both of these sides. It's just a crazy position to play. It seems like it's in Brody's hands. Brody's just making a long shot downfield. Crazy Dorito now taking up towards the right side, trying to get past Acorn, which is in front of them. Getting past them, trying to get past them again. Passing it over to Ducky. Ducky cannot keep his hands on it. Seems like it is gonna be Nug Nug getting it off too. But Brody taking it from him as he makes a shot downfield. Is it in? It's gonna be just barely right. Almost in, almost barely. Now passing it over. Duck intercepts as he's headed downfield with some momentum. Getting down, looking for a pass, but it's not worked out. It seems like it was intended for Alex, but Alex was not paying enough of attention. It's hit down, looking for Crazy Dorito. Crazy Dorito headed up towards the middle, looking for a teammate, looking for all of them, trying to get past them, looking up, but it's not happening as Acorn just steals it from him as he takes a long shot, but it seems like Nug Nug is there this time instead of Alex. Ducky trying to get past Brody, getting past them, headed up, looking for a pass over to Nug Nug. Nug Nug shooting it down. It's gonna be almost in. Vic just barely getting his fingertips on it and barely getting out of the goal. So Alex is gonna have it again, trying to get another shot in, but it's gonna be missed, just barely left. Ducky tries to get it off, but it's not gonna work out. Acorn trying to get a long shot downfield. It's hit far left. Alex taking it up to the right side. Brody getting the tackle off immediately as he passes it up to what's intended as Acorn. Acorn gets it, passing it down, but it's not happened as it seems like it was intercepted. Now hit over. Vic trying to get the ball, but he hits his head a little bit, it seems. Vic shoots it downfield. Pink Cat trying to get it. Brody trying to get it now. Brody having it down, trying to go up onto the right side. Looks like it was a pass over to pretty much nobody. It's hit down to Nug Nug. Nug Nug trying to get past, but it's gonna be a pass over to all the teammates, it seems, just rapid fire. As Ducky now having the ball onto the right side, passing it up to Alex. Alex getting a behind the back a shot off, but it's not score. It's hit down. 1 second left, and that is gonna be the end of almost the end. Is it not? It's not quite yet. Oh, that is the end of MockingJays winning 2-0 and winning it all in this matchup.
All right, congratulations goes to MockingJays. They're going to advance up to 7-3. Meanwhile, Syndicates, they're going to drop to 5-4. Well, thanks, Space Dude, for joining me on this cast. That's going to do it for this one. I'm going to be back in, I'm not sure when, so keep your notifications on. But until next time, thanks everybody for tuning in. Keep grinding, and 6-7.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.